Hello everyone. In this question, it is asked that the integral of x cubed times sin x dx is equal to g of x plus c, where c is the constant of integration. And we are given the second condition that 8 times g of pi by 2 plus g dash pi by 2 is equal to alpha pi cube plus beta pi square plus gamma, where all these constants alpha, beta, gamma are integers. Okay. And we are asked to find the value of alpha plus beta minus gamma. So we are given an integral of x cubed times sin x dx, and we are told this is equal to function g of x plus c, and we are given another condition that 8 times g of pi by 2 plus g dash of pi by 2, this is equal to alpha pi cube plus beta pi square plus gamma, right? So we are given these two conditions. So if the integral of x cube sin x dx is g of x, right, this implies that g dash x, this implies that g dash x will be equal to this x cube sin x dx, right? This is from the definition of antiderivative, right? So we can find this value g dash pi by 2. Okay, so let us find this value g dash of pi by 2. This is equal to pi by 2 whole cube times sine pi by 2. So sine pi by 2 is 1. So this is equal to pi cube upon 8, right? So when we open this condition, we are given 8 times g of pi by 2 plus 8 times g dash pi by 2. Okay, so let us find the value of 8 times this value. So 8 times g dash pi by 2, this is equal to pi cube by 8. Okay, so sorry, not pi cube by 8. The 8 is already cross multiplied, right? So this is just equal to pi cube. Okay, so this is, we have already found out one condition. Now we need to find 8 times g of pi by 2. Okay, so we need to find g of x here. That is, we need to compute this integral. Okay, so this integral will be requiring by parts. Okay, so the thing is, if you do this using by parts, you need to do this at least 2-3 times. Okay, this is x cube sin x. You have to do the by parts formula 2-3 times. Okay, so in order to do this integral in singular step, there is a formula. Okay, so I am highlighting that formula here first. So consider an integration of ub dx. Okay, where u is the first function and v is the second function. Okay, this is the assumption, right? Okay, so in this case, the formula for ub dx, if we consider say du dx, I'm just giving the notation here. If we consider that du dx is given by u dash, okay, and d2u dx square is given by u double dash, okay, and so on. So the nth derivative of u, if possible, with respect to x is given by u n times. Okay, this is 1 dash, this is 2 dash, this is n times dash. Okay, and similarly, if integral of the second function v dx, if we write this as v1, and then if we integrate this again v1, right, this was the original second function v. Okay, so if integral of v dx is v1 and integration of v1 dx is given by say v2, and this goes on, integration of vn minus 1 dx is given by vn, then this formula, the generalized formula for integration by parts, general formula, is given by uv, sorry, uv dx, general formula is usually given by u times v1. v1 is the integration of v dx, okay, minus u dash v2 plus u double dash v3 minus u triple dash v4, and the sign will go on alternating between plus and minus. Okay, and this goes on up to the n minus 1th term will be minus 1 to the power n minus 1 times u of n minus 1, that is the n minus 1th derivative of u with respect to x, times it will be Vn, and the last term will be minus 1 to the power n integral of u, nth derivative of u times the nth integral of v. Okay, this is the combined general formula. Okay, so this looks very clumsy here, but I will show you with an example in this case here. Okay, you see in our case, this is the general formula. Okay, you can pause the video and look carefully for the formula here. I am explaining here. In our case, x cube sin x dx is the function, right? So usually I believe we use the I-late formula, right? Inverse trigonometric function, logarithmic function, algebraic function, trigonometric function, then exponential function, right? So we consider the term that is hard to integrate, we consider that as the first function here, right? So if we follow this order, this will be the u, that is first function, and this will be v, second function, right? So if we apply this condition here, look, x cube, this x cube, if we differentiate it one time, we get 3x square, right? So this is our u dash. Similarly, if we do derive it again, we get 6x. Okay, so this is the double derivative of x cube. So this is u double dash. And if we derive it again, if we take the derivative of 6x, this becomes 6, right? So this is u triple dash, right? If we do the derivative of this again, that is derivative of 6, this becomes 0, right? So any derivative after that, these all will be giving the same answer, right? After that onwards, all the subsequent derivatives of u will be 0. So we need to stop at here. Okay, at u3, u triple dash here, we will stop. Similarly for v, this was our u, right? So for v sin x, right? So if we integrate sin x, first of all, we'll get minus cos x. So this will be our v1. Then if we integrate minus cos x again, we'll get minus sin x, right? So this will be our v2. Then if we integrate minus sin x again with respect to x, this will be minus of minus cos x, right? So this will become cos x. So this will be v3. Okay, so this is the required formula here. Okay, we just do it up to u v1, u dash v2, u double dash v3, and u triple dash v4. Okay, and then we pause it. So if we start doing it, x cube sin x dx in one step. Okay, this is our u, x cube. Then we do v1. v1 is what? Minus cos x, right? So this is minus cos x. Then the sign will change. Okay, then we have this u dash. What is u dash? 3x square. 3x square times u dash v2. v2 will be minus sin x. Minus sin x. Then it will change again to plus. Then we do u double dash v3. U double dash is 6x, right? So 6x times u double dash v3. v3 is cos x again. Cos x again, right? And after cos x, if we again do the v4 here, integration of cos x will again give us sin x, right? So this is our v4. Okay, so then last term again plus, minus, plus, and again minus. Okay, so after 6x, u, the fourth term will be u triple dash v4. So u triple dash is 6x, right? Sorry, u triple dash is 6. So it is 6 times sin x, right? Plus c. So see, we have done this by parts integration in a singular step. Okay, if you do using these steps, this is very easy. Otherwise you need to do this by parts at least 2 times or more. I think you require 3 times because it is x cube, right? So this makes it very easy if you use this standard formula. Okay, so in exams I recommend using this formula. If you try to practice a few sums using this, you will be very used to it, and this is very helpful. Okay, So now we have found out the expression for this integral. So we get g of x will be equal to, if we take all the cos x terms together, this will become minus x cube plus 6x times cos x, and then for sin x we have plus minus 3x square minus 3, no sorry, this becomes plus, right? Minus 3x square times minus sin x, so this will become plus 3x square minus 6 sin x. Okay, and the plus c cancels from both sides. Okay, so this is the required expression for your g of x. So let us find the value of g of pi by 2 here. So on putting pi by 2, this cos term will vanish because cos pi by 2 is 0, right? So we only need to care about this, and sin pi by 2 is 1. So we need to care about 3x square minus 6. Okay, so this becomes 3 times pi by 2 whole square minus 6. So this becomes 3 pi square upon 4 minus 6. So again, let us find the value of 8 times this g of pi by 2. Okay, so let us multiply this term on both sides with 8. So we get 8 times g of pi by 2 is equal to 8 times of this 3 pi square by 4 minus 6. Sorry, not minus 6. This will become minus 8 times 6, which is minus 48, right? So this and this will cancel each other. So this becomes 6 pi square minus 48. Okay, so this is the other value. We have found the first value here, 8 g dash pi by 2, which is equal to pi cube, and this is the other value. Okay, so if we combine these two, we get 8 of g pi by 2 plus 8 times g dash pi by 2 is equal to 6 pi square minus 48 plus pi cube, right? And the left hand side, it was given in the question that this is equal to alpha pi cube plus beta pi square plus gamma. Okay, so we can equate both sides now. So we have alpha pi cube plus beta pi square plus gamma is equal to your pi cube plus 6 pi square plus minus 48. Okay, so we get alpha equal to 1, beta equal to 6, and gamma equal to minus 48. So we were asked to find the value of alpha plus beta minus gamma. So this is just 1 plus 6 minus minus 48. So this is just 7. 7 plus 48 is 55. Okay, so I believe this is the required answer. Okay, this is the required answer. I have tried to explain it in a bit more detail for this general integration by parts method. Okay, this is the formula, and I have tried to explain it using this u dash, u double dash. I have done the integrations of the second function sin x. Okay, so if you do this, you can do it in a singular step here. Okay, so this reduces a few steps. You need to do these steps, but you don't need to do the by parts 2-3 times. Okay, so I believe this is preferable. Also, you can do these derivatives and integrals in your head also, right? So in my opinion, this is better alternative to the general by parts integration. Okay, so this is the required answer here. I've tried to explain it. If there is any doubt in my explanation, you can highlight in the comments also. Okay, if there is any doubt in any of my calculations, computations here, you can highlight in the comments. Okay, so otherwise this is, I believe, the best method that I have found out. Okay, so this is it. Thank you for watching.